Welcome to One Take Presents Better Call Saul Trivia Night, brought to you by Saulcast. I'm Gil, but you might know me by my other name, Heisenberg. This hat's very important to me because this is what I wore on the El Camino live stream. That's what started it all, like 2 years ago, whenever that came out. All right, quick introductions.
Been trying to chase that dragon ever since.
Yeah, and I finally realized it's the hat. That's what made the difference. So that's why I'm wearing it tonight. We're going to pull up the instructions and get you all ready for Trivia Night momentarily. But first, introductions. I'm Gil, though you may know me by my other name. This is my brother, Daniel.
Hey, what's up? I'm the other brother that went to the premiere with Gil.
That's right.
Why don't you rub it in, man?
Already saw this episode.
That's Adam.
Okay, I would like to say I don't think the word Saulcast has been mentioned yet, but this is Saulcast.
Brought to you by Saulcast.
You did say that.
I thought you were going to say
right.
brought to you by Saulcast, brought to you by One Take.
I'm one of the co-founders of Saulcast, Adam.
I'm Alun. I'm one of the co-founders of One Take.
That's true.
You see that? Alun's come a long way. All of you have. Because even there, I forgot to say, oh, and this is Alun. You just grab the bull by the horns. You say, I'm going to introduce myself.
You know how I like to be the center of attention.
Yeah.
Hold on. So as I was saying about being the center of attention.
Right.
Right. He used to be tech guy / brother, and he was off camera. Now look at him.
We also didn't have room.
That's true.
Yeah. Also, I didn't want to be on camera.
You can tell we have a lot more room now, right, guys?
All right, I'm going to pull up the instructions, okay? So if anyone who wants to participate in trivia tonight, I'm not going to waste any time. We're already running a little bit late. And in a moment, you will see some fancy instructions that will tell you exactly how to participate. Okay, so that should be up on the screen now. Just go to joinmyquiz.com, enter that game code. You can see 50 people have already joined. You can put in any nickname you want as long as it's appropriate, all right? And I will, once again,
I got it.
Put the link in the chat. You got it? Okay.
I would like to say we know that the hat Gil is wearing is not the true Heisenberg hat. It's just it has sentimental value because it's the only hat you had when you did the El Camino live stream.
Let me rephrase that for you. The Heisenberg hat is not the real Gil hat.
Yeah. That's
you know
true.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
By the way, we already have a super chat, and so we're first off BRXH. Before I pull that up. So we've pulled up the instructions now, so you all have a little bit of time to join. Once you're all in here, I'm basically going to hit start, and then we'll start going through the questions. What time should we tell them we're going to start here? How long should we give
let's
people?
See. Right now it's 7:26.
Yeah.
What about 7:40, 7:45?
All right, 7:45.
Yeah.
Sharp. All right.
That's right.
Lieutenant Dirk.
Even though we weren't on time, you must be on time.
Mount Zaba, Guy Incognito, Kurt
And
Kelly.
remember,
7:45 sharp.
You're gonna want to be in the trivia.
Yeah, okay.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
You should start Googling right now any possible things that might appear.
No Googling during this. We're on the honor system.
You can Google beforehand, though, so you have.
Well, and
you have a
even
little
if
bit
you
of
do,
time.
you're rewarded for speed. So
That's
if you take the time to look something up, you're gonna be behind the person who just knew it.
Yeah, so let's go through some.
Wait,
And
hold
you
on.
guys are
Sorry,
lucky that
what-
we're not allowed to participate.
What do we say
would
for the
probably
start
win.
time? I want to put it here.
Okay,
7:45.
7:45 p.m. EDT. So that is 18 minutes from now. We're going to start. That gives people time to join the stream, and then we'll hit go. In the meantime, we'll talk a little bit about why you should be excited. Did somebody say prizes? I just did. And on top of that, special guest star cameo, which it's something.
Yes.
Something cool is coming.
I mean, we're not just like joke. We're not kidding.
Not at all.
Like, this is actual guest star here.
Yeah. So get excited for prizes. Get excited for a special guest star. I'll pull up.
Like,
the
it's someone
prizes.
you've seen. You know who they are.
You do.
Yeah.
And I'll pull up the prizes in a minute.
Okay, fine. No.
What?
I don't want to say. I'm not going to say who it is.
First off, BRXH. Thank you so much for the $1.99. Love the channel, boys. Keep up the incredible work. We will.
Yeah,
for
thank
you.
you.
And we love you, BRXH. Thank you. All right. So, what are the prizes going to be?
Good question.
So, you might recognize some of these faces, and these are not the people pop. Like, there's an actual person who's going to show up. Special guest star.
Yeah, we're not saying this is the guest star. Oh, look, it's me, Jesse Pinkman.
Yeah. I'm so happy to be here on One Take. Oh,
yo, Mr. White. Right.
Wendiferous, you're a fan of Huel, are you? Well, if you win tonight's trivia night, you may have your very own
Wait,
Huel.
can I hold it?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, fix that. Oh,
Get it?
yeah, I got you.
Yeah, we got Huel right here.
If you need someone to slip into tight spaces.
Yeah. Ironically enough.
And we have another prize for you. You might recognize this guy. Saul Goodman.
Who's that?
That's Saul Goodman.
Oh,
And this,
from Breaking Bad.
this is Breaking Bad era Saul Goodman.
Mm-hmm.
So if you win, basically, how do you win? You got to get in the top 3. If you are in the top 3, you will get one of these prizes. It's going to be an order of preference. So first prize will have first pick, second place will have second pick, etc. But this isn't
Etc. And third will have third pick are basically the same.
I know what you're thinking. Wendiferous. Oh, wow. It's Joao, Mr. Zaba, Mount Zaba. Pick 2022. I know what you're all thinking. I mean, that's great. I love that toy. But I want more. I want something I can wear.
Can't we just
Well,
instructions?
all 3 of the top 3 winners will get one of these shirts.
I can just ask.
Specifically, what's going on?
Well, okay, we're really small right now in this corner, and we're not going with the trivia for another 15 minutes. So can't we take out more space and just frequently
No, there
include
we
the
go.
instructions?
No,
Okay.
that
Yeah,
doesn't work.
Oh, can we just include the instructions more frequently in the chat so that we don't look too small?
This is great. We're peeling back the curtain.
Yeah.
I think we should be small, and I think that I feel like when you join,
You want to build up the hype so you can see the counter go up.
yeah,
and
the
everything.
first thing you see
All right.
should be the instructions.
All right, fair
Let's
enough.
just show everyone the prizes quickly.
Yeah.
So maybe we can be big.
It's
for a
incentive,
second.
and then this way
Show
because
the
there's other.
prizes.
We're about to mention the other prize,
Yeah.
and we want them to see.
Now you missed that one.
Oh, I missed it because I was distracted. Okay, yeah. Well, anyway, let them see it up close.
Well, you missed though. I did add this little twist. You're not getting just some random shirt. You're gonna get this shirt, that one, game used
Specifically,
shirt.
yeah. Game.
After we've sweating them.
It's like the game jerseys. Yeah,
no,
yeah.
it's like that bath water from that Twitch streamer.
Yeah,
Oh, ew.
except better. We'll include a jar of Daniel's bathwater.
Are we allowed to bid on that?
We'll soak the one take shirt in our bath.
Oh yeah.
Well, here, how about this? How
The
about
problem
this?
is, I think there's some people who actually want that.
So some people might be
Maybe
germaphobes.
yours.
Like pick
Yeah, that's true.
2022. Jay Wilkes, they don't want a used shirt. So we'll give you the option in the email. You'll get your pick of the 3 toys, and you can get either a game used shirt or a fresh shirt.
I use this at the gym sometimes too. So
This would be
You
a
go to the
great
gym, bro? Sorry, continue.
this would be a great
On
time to remind
occasion.
all of you, after promising used shirts, this would be a great time to remind all of you that this contest is in no way affiliated with YouTube,
Mhm.
AMC, or Better Call Saul. So they are not to be held liable for anything. But don't hold us liable for anything either. Right?
that's true.
Yeah, we worked really hard on these questions, but I'm not going to say, like, what if one of them we put the wrong answer? Don't get mad at us. I feel pretty good about them, though. We have to pull this up right here.
And just a quick tip for everybody as you're joining the game, you might want to join on a second device so you can follow along with the live stream.
If you have
Unless you
background
can buy-
audio,
yeah,
If you have
or you-
YouTube Premium, maybe you can do them both on your phone because background audio. But
Yeah, really the ideal way to play this will be on a computer or TV, have this live stream pulled up, and then on your phone, follow these instructions so you can use your phone as your answering device. And then you can watch us on your computer or TV.
and you know it'd be cool if you send us pictures of how you're playing. Like if it's on your TV, take a picture of the TV, come to our Discord, send us an email. I think it'd be really cool.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to thank P here. Thank you so
Oh,
much for the
holy moly.
$19.99. That's
Wow.
amazing.
What's P?
What's,
Oh, that's his name.
Yeah.
I thought
You
that
know,
was a currency
that
for a second.
really means a lot because a lot. You know, this is a big celebration here, right? This is the last time we will ever have a mid-season premiere party for Better Call Saul.
That's
Ever,
true, yeah.
right? So maybe a little reflection is in order, which is that Gil, this channel and Better Call Saul in general has been life-changing for you, and it's because of people like P. These contributions really have completely allowed you to live the
No,
life
that's
you wanted
true.
to live.
It's we've talked about the evolution of becoming aware that there's actually an audience out
Mhm.
there listening or watching. When we first started the podcast, we would see technically they were listeners when we look at the Lispin stats, but then you don't
Felt
know.
like that Simpsons newspaper headline: "Old man yells at cloud."
That's what it feels like. I'm like,
Yeah.
technically people are downloading it, but that's probably like a bot from Google that's just scraping the internet. And over time, you become more and more aware, like, wow, these are real people.
Yeah.
You start to hear from them. Recently, we saw one in person. Wow, they do exist. And then to actually donate money, which can be used in exchange for goods and services.
That's what I hear. Yeah.
That's seriously incredible.
So very much appreciated.
We put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into this. I'm actually bleeding right now under
Me
the
too.
table.
Dude, a lot of us got hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, today was actually it took a lot to put this together. He fell when he was putting up the
these curtains here. Yeah.
Big gash on his back.
Yep.
And as I was running over to the table about 10 minutes ago, smacked my leg into my bed, and
I'm sitting here with ice packs on my back right now.
And Daniel
I've
just
only
has a
been
lot.
hurt emotionally.
Yeah, I was literally gonna say you only have emotional damage.
Snicker says, when starting, can you go full screen?
Well, that's kind of.
We've already been down that.
Yeah,
road.
no, we
we
can't.
decided on
But
that.
after the trivia show, we will go full screen.
And
so
sorry, just if you didn't study, you still have about 10 minutes
That's true.
to go study.
So Jay Wilkes asks, does trivia take place before Breaking Bad or after? Where are we right now? So in terms of the in terms of the canon of Better Call Saul, when does this take place?
Before, I don't think we have any questions really that.
I think he
Really?
means literally, like physically in space-time, like in the canon of Better Call Saul, like as if this was in universe. It would have to be after everything.
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah. Jay, why are you asking confusing questions
Yeah.
like that? Yeah, see, he says literally. And so we're going to probably repeat ourselves a little bit as we get to 7:45, just as people are joining. So as a reminder, just follow the instructions on screen to join the game,
Yeah.
which will actually start at 7:45. So just make sure you're signed up by 7:45. Okay, Alon, you posted it in the chat. Great. You can follow the on-screen instructions or just click that link from your device. And that is how you will be able to answer these questions. Is there a prize for the winner? You're
Yes.
looking at them right here.
And these.
Yeah, you get a T-shirt and you get one of these fabulous
Did we not
prizes.
tell me? Did we offer to autograph anything?
Well, so if you want,
I know everyone's dying for that.
we can sign one of these, or we can sign the shirt, or both in the email.
And we will not be offended if you don't want Daniel's signature.
Yeah.
We just don't want to see it on eBay.
Yeah, basically at the
Actually, no, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
at the end
Give us a
of
cut.
trivia, if you are one of the winners, you can enter your email, and then after the game, we'll reach out to you, congratulate you, and remind you what the prizes are, and we'll get your info, and
got
get
them
you your
digits.
prize. Oh, I should say, I'm glad I remembered this.
Oh, yes. I know what you're going to say.
Will only ship
Yeah.
domestically, but if you're international, still participate. We will figure out something else for you. You will get something.
Or if you want to pay for the shipping charges.
It's not at that point. It would be
buy a
cheaper to just
truckload
buy
of
one of
these.
these on Amazon.
We'll send you the link.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else in terms of logistics we should mention?
I think we're covered logistics wise.
Just a reminder, special guest star coming up.
Yes.
So just
Oh,
reasons
yeah.
why you should
I
be
can't
excited.
tell you how. So, like, when the idea first came around for this guest to join us, I thought it was a good idea. But then when I saw kind of the end result, I was blown away and could not stop thinking about it.
Yeah.
Very
Same
excited.
here. I think I was very happy with
Yeah.
with how that came out.
And we made a friend.
I would say so.
Yeah. We're
So-
now friends of. Well, I don't even want to say.
Yeah, you don't want to
special
spoil
guest
anything.
star.
Well, I was gonna give a very broad term, but I don't even want to say that.
That's it for the guy who always complains about people
I
spoiling
will
stuff.
see that's that, but I'm ultra sensitive to it.
So there are going to be spoilers for previous episodes of Better Call Saul
Yes.
during this live stream, but no spoilers for future episodes. And by the way, this is.
Wow.
Are you ready to have your mind blown?
Whoa.
Shang Tsung, $49.99. I just
Thank you.
amazing. Like it's That's actually heartwarming. I feel like
He looks
emotions.
misty eyed.
Yeah. I have been binging your videos up until the premiere. Your Chuck versus Jimmy video captures everything the show is about. If Blue Meth turned Walter into Heisenberg, Chuck turned Jimmy into Saul Goodman.
That's
If that's your understanding of the video, I'd say you got to rewatch that video. No, I'm just kidding. No, that's spot on.
Wow.
That's funny because that video, I'm so happy with how that video. It's called McGill v. McGill. If you want to find it, so happy with how that video came out, and that's a video which I wrote very sleep deprived. I wrote it at 6 o'clock in the morning the day it came out.
Mhm.
So I wrote it in the morning, recorded it, sent it to our editor, Greg, who did an amazing job. We put his Twitter in most of our descriptions anytime he edited a video. And I'm so happy with how it came out. I mean, to be fair, like Better Call Saul, I think about constantly. So even though I started putting words on the page Friday, like up here, I've been working on that video.
Well, you've had nights where like you're partially dreaming, but you can't really fall asleep until you figured out like why did Gus do this or why did he do that? Right? You obsess over it.
I'll literally in my dreams hear my own narration of one night I couldn't sleep because I kept recapping The Shining. Like, they arrive at the house. Come play with us. And I'm like, go to sleep. Or I am sleeping and I'm dreaming. I can't even tell at a certain point.
Anyway, I just want to say to Shang Tsung, to reiterate, thank you very much for the donation. And we're converting this directly into improving our setup here. Like even right before we started, Alon and I, tech guy / brother Alon, we were talking about things we need to get to improve our setup. Like rather than using actual floor lamps for lighting, real
that we have to take out of our bedrooms.
We take them out of our bedroom, use them for lighting, and then put them back, right?
Yeah.
We're still scrappy and young. We're like Jimmy McGill.
You know what?
We want to become Saul Goodman.
Right.
And we got to do that. We got to invest in our setup. And I'm like, we're converting that directly into improving the setup here. And so it's thanks to you. If next time we're on camera, things look a little bit more improved. Even though they already look great, obviously.
Should we plug our Patreon? Is that too much?
Wow.
Nah, it's not all about the money, Dave, okay?
God.
It's not all about our Patreon, which you can find at Patreon.
That reminds me of somebody tweeted something really heartwarming and heartbreaking about like their dog passed away, and it was horrible. Like, I mean, it was so sad, but also heartwarming. It was a great memory with the dog and everything. And the tweet blew up. And then the next tweet down was the same person being like, wow, this really blew up. I'd be remiss not to mention my Etsy where I create. And I was like, I don't know. Okay, so we're going to start here in about 4 minutes. Last reminders. There's really not much to, I mean, in terms of the questions, they're all going to be multiple choice. Some of them will have multiple answers where you have to actually pick like 2 or 3 of the 4 or 5 options.
It'll be clear.
Yeah, it'll say like select all that are applicable. You all took exams back in school, so you remember that when it was like, and it could be A and B.
You're fans of Better Call Saul, and you're tuning into One Take, which means you're probably a very intelligent human being.
Mm-hmm.
You probably nailed those exams back in school.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Especially,
or you were like one of those people who failed all your school exams at school, but you were like independently really smart and did your own thing.
Yeah.
Like this guy.
It's like,
we're only 4 people away from 200 quiz participants. This is shaping up to be a real competition.
Oh, Snicker asks a good question. Does how much time you take matter? Yes. The quicker you answer, the more points you get.
Yeah, we should reiterate that before,
because otherwise we might have a tie between many people.
Yes.
Yeah. True. So you get rewarded for fast answers, but having taken one of these quizzes before, because Gil did a Halloween live stream and I participated in one of the quizzes, I made a very dumb mistake. And it was, what is the name? Basically, the question is, what do you call Frankenstein's monster or something? And I accidentally said Frankenstein.
Oh, yeah.
I know that's not the monster's name. That's the name of the doctor who created it.
Right.
But because I knew time mattered, I was rushing to answer as fast as possible. And so I got it wrong.
Yeah.
Don't let that happen to you.
Yeah,
so
you
don't let the pressure get to your head.
Yeah, you've got to strike a perfect balance between getting it right quickly, but also still getting it right.
Yeah. I can't believe how many people joined. This is awesome.
I just realized. So it's not a big deal, but you're going to have to. So I mentioned that at the end of trivia, it's going to ask for your email address.
Mm-hmm.
You got to put in that email so we can reach out to you if you're a winner and figure out the prize. That's going to actually be the second question. It's okay. It's just a little random. But basically, you're going to have one multiple choice question. Then you're going to have 3 minutes allotted to enter your email, and then we'll continue with the game. It's an important step,
and just to be clear, we're not doing anything else with the email. Wait, that's true, right, Gil?
Correct.
And nothing happens to that email unless you're the winner.
Yeah.
Unless you want us to talk to you. But like, we're not holding on to that email for anything. In fact, we're not really holding on to it. It's just if you win, we need that so we can, find out where to send the prizes.
All right, so I'm gonna pull up one more super chat. This is gonna be this is gonna be the last banter point, and then we're gonna start the game.
Okay.
BRXH. Any predictions for what? First off, thank you for the super chat. I believe this is your second or third one of the night. You're amazing. Any predictions of what happens to Lyle? Daniel and I are not going to answer because we have seen the next episode, so we can't confirm or deny any further knowledge
Very
of that
fancy
character.
red carpet premiere.
That's right. I met Bob Odenkirk. I saw Bob Odenkirk.
Yeah.
And I locked eyes.
That's true.
Yeah.
Adam, any predictions about Lyle?
I think he's gonna become employee of the month.
One?
Yes.
Who's Lyle?
Yeah. I don't remember.
He's the one who had to keep. He kind of hung out with Gus while he was kind of going nuts and just staying at the
one that
Toys
he
R
made,
Us.
like,
You couldn't
clean?
stop cleaning.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, fun tidbit on that. A lot of people thought that scene was included because Gus needed an alibi. But on the Insider podcast, they confirmed that was Gus taking out his frustration and nerves. It's like the S rolls downhill.
Gus, I know what that means.
Yeah.
Gus obsessively cleans and organizes when he is feeling on edge.
Okay. Everyone ready for
Quiz
trivia?
time.
Okay,
Remember,
this is it.
how quickly you answers matters.
That's right.
So don't just, take your time.
Now, we really want to make sure no one cheats. We want to make sure there are no shenanigans. So we figured it would be helpful to have someone to kind of oversee the proceedings. So we figured, why don't we bring a DA, a district attorney, in here?
Someone who really knows the law.
That's a good idea.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we have him on the line here. Why don't you take it away?
Thank you, Gil. First off, it is great to be here. It sure beats DAing all day and night. Most people hear district attorney and they think, lawyer. They picture Cocobolo desks and German cars. But really, it's just making deals in hallways with other lawyers. Some of whom, and I won't name any names, but take advocating for your client a little too far. But don't get me wrong. The job does have its bright spots. Just the other day, I bought a bag of chips from the vending machine at the courthouse, and it spit out a second bag accidentally. But I digress. Being a district attorney means ensuring that justice is done. It means taking murderers and thieves off the streets. And what could be more important than that? Well, helping Saulcast figure out who is the best Better Call Saul fan, of course. So let's get to it. Good luck to everyone, and I'll check in on you in a little bit.
Well, that was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
Right? So great. We got a DA here. He's going to watch over everything. So if you don't want to end up face-to-face with him in an interrogation room, then you're going to follow the rules, which are as follows. You're going to see a series of multiple choice questions. As I said before, some of them may have more than one answer, which means you check off both of them. On those questions, you will see it says something like select all that are applicable. So that'll be your clue. There's more than one answer here. If you are in the top three, you'll get a choice of one of these three prizes, plus your very own one-take t-shirt. How will you get those prizes if you're in the top three? The second question is going to be an open-ended question that asks for your email address. Input your email, and that way after the game, if you're in the top three, we'll reach out to you and coordinate the prize. We will only ship domestically. If you're international, we might still ship depending on where you are, but basically if you're not in the United States, you'll get something, possibly virtual, but something of value, something exciting. We'll figure that out afterward. I believe that is everything you have to know. So let's finally get started here. Here we go. Boom. What was the title of the Breaking Bad episode in which Saul Goodman first appeared? Daniel, you know this one?
Now, Saul Goodman wasn't, they write the show. They don't know, season by season, they don't have an exact plan of where it's going to go. That was true in Breaking Bad, and it's true in Better Call Saul. So think how lucky Bob Odenkirk must feel to look back and say, it just happened to work out that I got my whole other show from this.
Right.
Just from this one first appearance, and it went all the way to a whole career.
Wait, hold
Initially,
on. Just pause for a second.
Oh,
I have more to say on this topic, but just for the sake of time,
Yeah.
I'm going to let people.
I was just passing the ticking clock.
So for this next question, the email question, we should hide this.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna hide this. Okay.
Okay.
So now you'll be prompted for your email in a moment, and then please, I can't wait to hear what you have to say. You look really excited.
Everyone
about
can't
it.
wait.
All right, so everyone, go ahead and answer. Put in your email. We'll give you all like 2 or 3 minutes to do this. Daniel, go on.
I was just gonna say that Bob Odenkirk was only supposed to be on like 3 episodes of Breaking Bad,
Mhm.
but they liked his character so much that they ended up making him a recurring character.
He was going to be Mike, right? He was going to be the cleanup guy, the fixer.
That's right. Well, Saul Goodman appeared before Mike, and then later on, Saul Goodman was going to show up
I
as
see.
the cleaner,
Yeah.
Right.
and Mike was unavailable. No, Saul was unavailable.
So
to
they
Bob
made a
Odenkirk.
new character.
and that's why they
Exactly.
Think
invented
what
Mike.
an important role Mike is super important to Breaking Bad and even more so to Better Call Saul. And that came out due to a scheduling conflict.
Yeah, exactly.
And yes, speed matters on answering these questions, except on the email one.
Yeah, the email question is ungraded, so take your time with that one. Do not.
Well, if your email is kind of dumb though, we might subtract some points.
We will be judging your email.
Like if you use AOL.com, what gets you more points? Or what do we deduct more points for? AOL.com or Hotmail.com?
What Earthlink?
What's that one that conspiracy theorists use?
Proton mail?
Yeah, Proton Mail.
Yeah. I don't know why I know that.
You guys just knew that. Okay, so I see it. We're still waiting on about 55 emails. I don't know.
We won't let Daniel read the email addresses, so you don't have to worry about anything with him.
I will now start reading everyone's email addresses.
Yeah.
But for real, like we only need it in case you win,
Mhm.
so we can send you your prize.
Yeah, if you don't want a
Just
prize, you don't
reiterate.
need to answer it.
That's
you
true,
can
yeah.
put a fake email if you want.
Um,
We're not collecting emails. for
Guy
that purpose.
Incognito says, yo, if you deduct it for Hotmail, I will literally sue. Well, joke's on you because we have the best DA in the world to represent us.
Yeah.
That's not how it works, is it?
Ace Bronx asks, "Are you guys all brothers?" I can't answer that because it's
Yeah.
going to give away a trivia question later.
Are we all brothers?
This right. Oh, I should say. Okay, while people are putting their emails in, how much time do we have here? Another 49 seconds. There is a new episode of Better Call Saul tonight.
What?
Yeah,
I thought the series was over.
at 9 p.m. Yeah, you thought that you were like the worst season finale,
Yeah.
series finale ever.
I hate ambiguous endings.
9 p.m. EDT.
Yeah.
New
He
episode
loves
of Better-
saying
I
EDT.
do, yeah.
Dude, you know you're supposed to say EST at some parts of the year. And
Yeah, it's like
That's
standard
why
versus.
yeah.
weird.
After that, we'll do our instant take like always.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
worry.
yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, 15 more seconds. Those last 54 people, they're like, I don't know. Let me remind you, you get one of these prizes and a one-take shirt.
Listen,
Okay, 20
you
more
can
emails
put a
just
fake
came in.
email if you just want to participate.
That's true.
All right, here we go. We're back. Let me reshare.
Apple has a great, like, if you are a member of iCloud, you get that, like, hide my
That
email
is nice.
thing.
It messes up companies' newsletter.
That's what I like about it.
Yeah, companies don't like it.
Definitely.
And we're back.
Yeah, I'll say right now, like, I know the synchronization between YouTube and the questions isn't going to be perfect, but the questions will show up on your device simultaneously.
Yeah.
So just feel free to tune me out. just pay attention to the questions on your device.
Wow, people know what they're doing here.
You have anything to say about this? I'll go to the next one.
I would like it if Saul was also an honorary Salamanca. Imagine, like, if he could attend, like, their parties and stuff and barbecues.
Yeah, when Gus's world-class henchmen show up.
Yeah.
All right, next.
Should have got theme music.
Make her up. Bam, 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 bam. Pass that in the middle.
I know this one.
My favorite part of this question was coming up with the fake names for
for others. Yeah. Well, those are
see
what
here.
you call the things that you like to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Albuquerque pie.
Now, guys, we designed this. By the way, if you're like, this is too easy, I'm out of here. No,
They're gonna
get
as we
harder
go.
over time. This is just to massage you into the task.
Yeah, there are going to be close to 40 questions, I think, and they're going to get harder as we go. Fill in the blank. Better call blank.
So does this say what place you're in? We'll reveal that at different times potentially.
Yeah, so there is a leaderboard. We're hiding it for now, but we may pull it up from time to time. Mount Zaba, not to be that guy, but he did not defecate on a sunroof. He defecated through a sunroof, and there were children in the car.
You can ask people how they like it.
Okay. Hey, yo, how about I try some of this music here?
Royalty free.
We won't be able to hear it though, so our audience will have to tell us if it's
Okay.
good or
I
not.
can check.
Okay, all right.
All right.
All right, we're going to put in some background music here. You let us know what you think of it.
So you don't have to listen to the sound of Daniel mouth breathing.
Yeah, so I see 38 people thought it was the Kettleman. So as a quick reminder on JMM, when Lalo was pitching Jimmy on the bagman job, he saw Jimmy's bag. It said JMM on it. He said, what does that stand for? And Jimmy comes up with a lie. He didn't want to admit it was his name. So he says, justice matters most. And then Lalo says, you should change it to just make money.
That was it.
Let me wait for some sound.
Very cool.
We already have some debate because he said that to Kim as well. But as Guy Cognito points out, it wasn't one of the possible answers there. So
That's true.
he only
We
said
thought
it to
through
one of
everything.
those 4 people.
Yeah. If Kim didn't leave. Or wait, are we still reading the questions aloud, even though it's kind of they get to see
I
them?
think we don't have to ask the questions out loud. We'll just we'll banter about them if we have anything to
Stuck
say
cashiering
afterward.
where? I'm glad. I like that a lot of people. Some people chose taco cabeza.
That's a weird looking word. Cashiering.
Yeah, that's a real word though, is it, Gil? Well, you wrote
Cashiering?
these questions in Google Sheets, which the spell check is not optimal.
And I was bleeding at the time.
Yeah, you had a head bleed.
All right, next.
You know what happened to Ted in Breaking Bad?
Yeah,
Basically
when he
Gil.
sipped on the oranges.
Skyler.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I mean, IFT. That's what Skyler said. But
This is a gimme question, in my opinion, right?
I believe so, but I came up with the alternative answers, so I want to see.
We are drinking Zafiro Añejo right now. by the
Yes.
way.
With all that, you remember when I said that we were reinvesting all those, super chats into the channel? We were actually just sinking it into tequila.
That's right.
Yeah. So you guys like Amigo Viejo? That means old friend. That was my one. What
that's
was
a good one.
Just your water bottle.
Okay. So now Zafiro Añejo literally means sapphire, and Zafiro means sapphire. And, it's like a blue jewel. And Añejo basically refers to a tequila that has been aged in a certain kind of barrel for 1 to 3 years. Fun fact. And by the way, I'll say Gil and I at karaoke sung this song once in honor of this episode.
That's right. And you're all seeing now the answer was Winner. Winner Takes It All, right? By ABBA.
Yeah.
One of my favorite scenes, I would say, in the series.
Some people chose YMCA.
My brother's favorite artist.
Yeah, Oren is a big fan of Dancing Queen. That's right.
I like ABBA.
Then they came out with their first new song in, I think, 40 years recently.
Wow.
How can anyone not?
Is it like Dancing Queen 2?
Still
They just
Dancing
make
Queen.
variations. They just
Yeah.
keep making sequels. to
Well, life
Dancing
hack
Queen.
did Chuck teach Howard. Wait, so why does it make sense? Is the synchronization weird? Is that why we're not reading them aloud, or there's just no point because people could see it?
I was worried about the synchronization, and then I figured people will see it anyway. And then after the question is, once time's up, then we can chat about
Can
it.
people join late? That's the question.
I think they can,
Oh,
but
can
you'll be at a
can you
disadvantage.
resend the link?
Sure.
Yeah, but it's still
Um,
fun to participate, and a lot
yeah.
more people have joined. So check the YouTube live chat for a link to join so that you can play along.
Yeah. Also, maybe show the questions instead so that way if anyone is only watching YouTube,
Okay.
Also,
Just a thought.
isn't there a code they have to put in or something?
it's in the link there,
The
Okay,
link will
cool.
take you
Got
straight there.
and it says right here as well.
Well, there's a lot of questions, so even if you missed the first couple, it's not a big deal. Nacho Vargas father. We feel for him, right?
Yeah.
But at this point, I gotta hope he survives because Nacho basically sacrificed himself for him.
It'll be fine.
Yeah. So Daniel and I can't comment, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
we can't do any
Well,
speculation
you shouldn't have
tonight.
even said that because it may. Now I don't believe this, but it makes
Yeah.
me think that means the new episode has something to do with
No,
it.
I've said
No,
that about
Gil-
every
I know.
question.
Gil,
fine,
Gil's
I'll say
really
anything.
good at this.
Yeah.
Daniel's just been staying quiet.
Yeah.
We knew. In case there's people here who didn't for some reason see the last episode, I won't say, but Gil knew the major thing that happened in the most recent episode and kept his lips sealed for months and
That's
fooled
right.
me and everyone else watching Saulcast into thinking he was in the dark.
You could just say I plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth. Okay, I'll start saying that. For
I
the
came
next,
in, I found her. That's all I know.
Yeah, for the next hour before the new episode airs, that'll be my answer anytime someone.
That's what Mike told Jesse to say when Jane died.
Oh.
So this one here,
I
by the way,
remember.
I'm pretty proud of this one. This is when the difficulty starts to ramp up.
Yeah.
Because I knew people would think auto repair shop, but it was an upholstery shop.
That's right.
Remember that
Huh.
very striking image of Nacho accidentally sewing into his thumb?
Mhm.
All right, should we do a quick check on the leaderboard?
Yes.
Yeah, let's see.
All
Let's see
right.
how things are going.
Okay, I'm gonna just click down here. Peter Gould is in the chat here.
Oh, that's not fair. He's not. He's
Yeah.
not alive.
Peter, Nate, and Stopper. I love how like you'll choose a name of a character to
And Hamlin.
Let's
someone
read a
with-
couple
with
more
the
just
stopper.
to pump people up. I guess not.
We'll do it later. We'll do it later.
Never mind.
I'm not thinking straight. I'm bleeding down here. I guess more intense to sort of change the music.
Oh, I'm just seeing the options.
Okay.
Feeding the
Werner, Ziegler's father, built what famous landmark?
I didn't realize that, but this
I
is
think
the
the answer is the Taco Cabeza.
This is the fathers section.
Yeah.
Nacho's father, Werner's father. Who did you feel worse for? Nacho's father or Werner's father? I mean, Werner's father because he had a son that turned out the way he did.
Hey, a lot of people thought Guggenheim.
Oh, interesting. I
Yeah,
really,
dummies.
I really struggled with this one because I was like, oh, I just got to think of 3 other famous buildings, and I was like, I don't know any famous buildings. That big one from Blade Runner.
Yeah.
The Eye of Sauron.
Yeah. Isengard. No, that's separate. There were 2 towers. One was the Eye of Sauron, like his tower.
All right, Lord of the Rings trivia up next.
Yeah, I love it. Why is inscribed on the monument Gus left for his partner in Gus's Oasis? Now, just to clarify, I thought this maybe was the town that the partner grew up in, but it was wrong. It's just a town that Gus chose as his kind of hideaway or home away from home.
Right, right.
All right, Dedicado a Max.
Yeah, if you need a reminder on that one, I guess 163 people got it right. But this is
Yeah.
the town where Mike woke up, where he was getting taken care of after he got beat up pretty bad.
About which movie? Yo, what would we say that about our thought? Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
loves
does
that.
love that
He
movie.
loves Avatar. You
That's
rewatched
true.
Avatar like 9 times.
Yeah. He was one of those people who was like depressed that he couldn't live in Pandora. Right?
Oh yeah, there was
Yeah.
there was a phenomenon after the movie Avatar came
syndrome.
out where people were like really sad that they couldn't live on Pandora
Yeah.
because I guess the glowing plants were really cool.
Pandorum is the movie by the screenwriter that
Travis Malone.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, who we had in the channel.
For more information, visit One Take.
Okay, so the tidbit about this question, by the way, all of these movies have been in Better Call Saul. So Ice Station Zebra is, of course, the popular one because in Breaking Bad, Saul Goodman's loan out company is called Ice Station Zebra
Mhm.
Associates. And Kim mentions in Better Call Saul that was her father's, or her father loved that movie. And when they pull one of their scams, they get a guy to write a $10,000 check to invest in their company, which she calls Ice Station Zebra Associates. In season 1, Kim calls Jimmy and says, "Hey, The Thing is playing. We should go see it." She also says she always looked up to Gregory Peck's character in To Kill a Mockingbird, And Born Yesterday is the movie they were watching when Howard shows up in the episode Plan and Execution. A very cleverly titled episode, because of the word execution.
This guy's a wealth. Oh, I hated that.
Yeah.
Way too spoilery. Just like in the title itself. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Who was the ring bearer? See, I told you it was Lord of the Rings trivia night.
Yeah, that's right.
Him and Jimmy's wife.
I just pulled up the
Question.
By the way, for someone who said we need more trick questions, we told you this gets harder over time.
Yeah, this is going to get harder. And like towards the end, we're going to start.
Like I said, we need more trick questions.
We start weeding people
You're all a
out.
bunch of turkeys.
Yeah, Huel was there, and he offered to hold the rings.
Which I love the idea of Huel being the ring bearer.
But Jimmy said, "No, we don't even have rings.
No
It's
rings.
Not that kind of wedding."
Yeah.
So he was just there as a witness.
Sad but true. That's why this doesn't come. You know, normally you'd be able to like spend a couple extra bucks and get like the Huel action ring, to come with it. But
You
no
could
rings.
put a little ring in his hands there and
Yeah.
then propose to someone
Yeah.
with a little Huel.
Well,
Yeah.
he is.
little
I mean,
Huel.
can you see the actual like plastic or vinyl toy in there? He is lying on a bed of money.
That's
So
true.
it does come with a little
Because of
rock.
in Breaking Bad.
All right.
Looks a lot like my bed.
It's no
Let's go
longer
to the
mint
next
condition.
Yeah, that's true. I got my grimy hands all over it. But anyways, there's a lot like
Travel wire incident. That's when he killed Red Whale. That was also when we learned that he's a superhero. Because he climbs from one side of the travel wire, he goes through the roof, through, and then drops down the other
Dude,
side.
they really
One of
leaned
the
into
best
his
scenes.
agility.
They did,
after that.
but they did time it. That is definitely possible to do in that time frame, and they did find, I think, an actual crime that was committed in that manner. So it's been
That's
done.
disturbing.
Dan was like,
Yeah.
I do that every Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's travel wire night. It's time to
Jorge de Guzman. Yes, that is correct. Now, this one wasn't as hard, but they get hard. Trust us.
Yeah, it's a general trend.
Or
more
you know what?
difficult.
Could turn out we underestimated you guys, and you're just much more dedicated fans than we thought.
Really? Let's find out with this next one.
That's right.
I don't remember the next one. Let's see.
Yeah. How do you like it now?
So this episode was originally going to be called Yellow, but I think they couldn't get the rights to that trademark.
Yeah.
That's why they went with a different name. A name which is Alpine Shepherd Boy. The other titles on here are all actual titles from the show, but from other seasons.
And have you posted?
No.
For anyone joining us late, here's a link in the YouTube chat for you to join the game. And don't think it's too late. There's a lot of questions left, and there's a lot of incentive to try to win.
Right. Prizes, T-shirt, and bragging rights.
Recognition from us.
Yeah, you'll be Employee of the Month for Saulcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was an easier one.
Daniel's
but-
disappointed that some stranger gets to be Employee of the Month before he is. When did Jimmy go by? What name did Jimmy go by when he and Kim
Victor
scammed
with a
Ken?
K.
I'm actually impressed with how many people got that one.
This is one where you can put multiple answers.
Oh yeah.
I think this will get the people answering too quickly.
Yeah, I think so.
Wait, is there like popping music coming for every time someone answers this? Popping sound?
Here, I muted my screen audio.
Do you hear this?
That'll change.
Yeah,
again in a
it'll
few
go
minutes-
away now,
in a
Adam.
few seconds.
It's okay.
I know,
Okay.
it's very
Is that
distracting.
popping annoying?
Yeah. Well, I found it annoying when I just checked.
Yeah, so for this one, it was a trick.
What
He
is
did
it?
all four
This
of
is
these.
Chill, it's chill vibes.
We got to
Yeah.
fill this silence anyway.
The
Yeah.
popping sound should now be gone. But yeah, this was in the episode Inflatable, which one of my favorite things about this.
Oh,
if you
see,
don't
this is
remember-
how you know it was a good question.
So Jimmy, he wants to get fired from Davis and Maine instead of just quitting so he can keep his bonus. So he just does all kinds of crazy antics. My favorite thing, though, so one thing Better Call Saul loves to do is characters look at a thing and that gives them an idea, and then they do something. So in this case, Jimmy saw one of those crazy inflatable car sales
Crazy
things,
waving inflatable tube man.
Wacky waving
yeah.
inflatable arm flailing tube
and
man.
that's what gave him the idea. One thing it's hard to judge is a question easy or hard. I've rewatched these episodes so many times, so I feel like I'm not a fair judge of that. Like this one, I thought was maybe too easy.
Do you want to show the answers
Fake ID.
or the options?
Let's see.
Oh, that's a really hard one. I have no idea.
Yeah, okay, all over the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, Manitoba. We see these pop up a few times throughout the series. Thank you, Pick 2022. Says it's better silent. See, this is kind of we've talked about doing a trivia night for a while. This is our first one. I would call this kind of a beta test. And potentially we'll have another one down the road.
No one said it.
Art thinks it's too easy. They get even harder.
No. I think he's saying too easy, question mark.
Oh.
Man, like maybe he disagrees that they're too easy.
Sorry, they get easier.
Well, this one I thought might be too easy because it's an episode title, Kushada. But then at the same time, I feel like does the average viewer know the title of the episodes they're watching?
I don't think so.
I don't know. We're about halfway through right now, by the way. Maybe we'll pull up the leaderboard again. Though I don't want to discourage anyone if they're like, I'm definitely in the top 3.
Oh, Joseph Wong, we definitely cannot use the Breaking Bad theme song for the background music on this.
We can like hum like a remix of it. Bow.
Right.
Remix Breaking Bad song.
We're dealing with
I
a
got
technical thing in the background.
Okay.
I don't know what was going on over there.
Yeah, Lalo killed 2 of these 5 people.
No, actually, no.
Okay.
Yeah, remember, people, the question wasn't who did you wish Lalo killed?
Otherwise, my list would have had a lot of people.
The Good Samaritan, by the way, if you need a reminder, that was
Like in real life. I mean.
What are you talking about?
I'm just
You
kidding.
want to share something with the class?
Yeah.
You know what? Let's go to the next question.
Lalo is not underrated. We all love him.
Yeah. I think everyone likes
Wait,
that.
I mean, I don't like
underrated.
that.
He's
I don't like that thing that he did necessarily.
WK asks who wins prizes. First, second, and third place.
That's correct.
But really, everybody's a winner.
That's true.
We're dealing with some technical things. You know, nothing to do with this.
All
All right, next question. Joseph Wong, that's correct. Mateo was Lalo's body double.
Yes. That is right.
A very common
Which-
theme this season.
Yeah, a lot of body doubles. Even Gus had a body double that if you weren't paying close attention, you actually would have missed it.
Howard had a body double.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
We're good.
Yeah. Never mind.
Okay,
It
I
seemed
thought
that way,
so.
but I think it was just a coincidence. Yeah. That would have sucked, though.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now, can I say what we thought was happening?
Are
Yeah,
you
sure.
it's
No,
not
no,
happening?
just in case.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I'm positive.
Let's
I'm-
wait a few more questions.
Okay. Okay. It'll be funny. We'll reveal what we thought
And
was
even-
going on because it would have been pretty bad.
An even bigger reveal than the guest star.
Wow,
Yeah,
Guy
well, the-
Incognito. These are really great questions. Thank you, Guy.
We worked pretty hard on them.
Yeah.
Especially Gil.
Wow. I did not think that many people would remember the answer to this question.
I actually thought
Yeah.
I thought they would.
Yeah, you didn't like this question.
I
knew
liked it, but I
immediately.
thought it was just really too straightforward.
Yeah, interesting.
Because like when I think back, I picture him like cooking, and he says, like talking about how good his tacos are, and he goes, You're gonna die.
Yeah,
that was
one of my
awesome.
favorite parts.
Love Lala. That was like a perfect introduction for that character.
Yeah, wow. Okay, so I should have put this one earlier. Or should have nixed Adam all weekend. He's been saying, get rid of that question.
Yeah.
Should have listened to him.
Even he's trying to go to bed, and I peek in. I'm like, yo.
Have you thought about that job
Yeah.
offer? All right. Wow, this is over. I'm out of here.
Yeah. You broke his spirit.
Oh, I like this one.
Okay, after this, I can confess what we thought the problem was.
Yeah.
But it
But
just
maybe
turns
not-
out to be a byproduct of
But
statistics.
maybe don't specify.
No.
Specify.
Sure.
You know, you don't want to.
I see. Well, I think there might be people
What's the word?
watching who aren't
You know.
participating, but maybe not.
Oh,
I don't know.
it's on them. What animal did Gus capture as a child?
Now, I loved coming up with the fake answers for this one. First of all, I love just the concept of the chupacabra,
Mhm.
which is why I'm playing along right now, and I answered that one even though I knew it was the wrong answer.
Now, Adam's playing along, but if he's in the top 3, he's immediately disqualified.
Yeah, but I probably won't be because I've intentionally answered the wrong one every time. Also, capybaras, largest rodent in the world, and they're very funny looking. If you look them up.
I've seen them online.
They have funny faces. Anyway, the thing that we thought was happening at first, because none of us were running the quiz at the same time on our phones, but I decided to open it. No, one did
Yeah.
to see how it was going, and he was like, it seems to be the same letter answer every single time. And that would kind of make sense because in our spreadsheet where we were planning this out, we would list the correct answer first for all of them, and then we assumed the thing would randomize it.
And luckily it did.
Luckily
and
it
we're
did,
good.
but it was just there's a 1 in 16 times 4, 48. What is that? What's 16 times
What's
4?
he doing?
It's not important.
More than 48. 50, whatever. So 1 in 64 chance that it would be the same answer 3 times in a row,
Mhm.
and that's what happened. And so it made us think, oh crap, this isn't random, and so the whole thing's ruined. That's not what happened.
But it's not ruined. it's
What,
All
am I
right,
talking too much
let's
about
go to the
this?
next question.
I also,
Aren't we supposed to have some fun banter?
I was
No,
debating if
Adam,
that
No
happened.
fun, dude.
If that did happen, would anyone say it in the chat?
Well,
Probably
that's-
not,
so-
because they would think it's happening like just for them.
They
and
don't
they
want
run
to.
away.
They don't want to give
Yeah,
somebody
they would
advantage.
just keep hitting it.
Yeah. Well, then maybe
Anyway.
we shouldn't have said anything.
For
if that was
anybody
happening.
telling us, so Lolo says, can we speed this up? The episode's coming soon. Don't worry, we will be done long
Yeah.
before the
All right,
episode
I'll
comes
stop
out.
talking.
You get out.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. I won't say anything.
Yeah, confirmed. It's not always
Yeah.
1 or 2 of them. This guy who said it's A or B every time is just trying to throw other
Yeah.
people
Yeah,
off
yeah.
so
Yeah.
he can come in first.
Man after my own heart. Now this is a multiple choice. You can choose multiple.
Right.
Right. It's not just one answer. Or maybe it is.
Could be
I see.
2. Could be
I
3.
see some people saying that the questions are too hard to understand and this is too hard, and other people saying it's too easy.
So
That sounds.
If
to
you
me, that's like we're
average
doing our
it-
job right.
What
Yeah.
do you mean Nacho wasn't in Breaking Bad?
Oh yeah. Yeah, Dr. Caldera. I wish he was in Breaking Bad, but he
Yeah.
wasn't. I would say that if I wanted anybody to have a spinoff from Better Call
Mhm.
Saul, I think he would be perfect for that. He's the vet that you go to when you
Oh,
want
yeah.
side quests or new missions.
he's my new missions. I love that. He's my favorite kind of side kind of goon sort of character.
And Ira, he was with the pest control folks.
Yeah.
And he was the guy that got stuck under the desk. And they were stealing.
It's like, he's in for the night.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, so yeah, he's the guy. I love Ira, and I was so disappointed when I remembered he was in Breaking Bad, and he ends up mixed up with the Nazis.
Is there a
Yeah.
video of him
We all have our
checking
flaws.
in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's coming.
just-
Good thing to check though.
Oh, 20 out of 40.
Yeah,
just wanna
yeah.
Make sure.
Yo, Abby, there is a film crew spinoff on the AMC Plus. They have like short episodes all about the film crew. Yeah, he's building a carport. So there was one flashback where you don't see Mike's face. You just see a small child and you see his father's hands, and they're building something together. It's a carport, which we hear Stacy talk about. So Maddie always looked up to you. Remember that carport you guys built together? He's like, I do remember that. Cue the flashback. Yeah, for the folks who are not native English speakers, I'm sorry.
But they use the word carport in the show, though, right?
They do, yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
really
they-
just
they
so it's
use
really
the
just
word-
about memory.
They use the word once.
Should you put the link again, just in case?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Anyone new to the chat? If you feel like you missed out, you were too late. Not true. Just look in the YouTube chat. You get a link here to join the trivia game.
Yeah, Guy Incognito says if you were on the fence, like should I become like super fluent in English or not, just remember that it'll help you with Better Call Saul trivia night. Yeah, this if you remember, after Jimmy finds out that Chuck recorded his confession that he messed up the address for those Mesa Verde documents, Jimmy finds a book in Chuck's house and he starts reminiscing about that book. And he goes, "I used to love when Mom read this to me." And Chuck's like, "I read it to you, not your mom, you idiot." Word for word.
Music up slightly. That's some track. It's quieter now. And then after the interstitial, we'll do the acoustic cinematic. Some intense.
All right, so I think people are going to hate me for this question, but Mike competes with two other people, Mr. X and Man Mountain.
The guy from Grand Theft Auto.
What you have to know, though, is that Mr. X is the nickname for Sobchak, and Man Mountain is the nickname for Clarence. So you have to pick all four to be right on this one.
That was cruel.
That
Hey,
is
we've
cruel.
got to find a winner. We need to find the number one Better Call Saul fan.
Yeah, people aren't happy
Yeah.
about that one. You gotta crack some omelets to make a good trivia game.
What a sick joke.
Yeah.
That's what Chuck was yelling in the court. And he now gets to be a lawyer? That's so stupid.
Actually, winner of this does get to be a lawyer.
That's right. Yeah, we forgot to mention
Yeah.
that.
In fact, you have to become a lawyer.
With the Saulcast bar. Oh, so it looks like this was a tough one. Yeah, Howard Hamlin's dad was named George Hamlin,
Mm.
not Howard Hamlin Sr.
Matt Airman Trout's partners who Mike killed.
And I tried to think of the best way to phrase that question. I think I
No, that was
got it.
good.
That's pretty
No,
good.
that's-
Okay.
There's no ambiguity.
Thank you.
It's which of Matt's partners killed Mike, right?
What?
Yeah.
Matt.
Killed Mike.
Grizzly, we're going to come back to your question shortly. Yeah, he killed Fensky and Hoffman.
Mm-hmm.
Hi,
And those just sound like names, like, you know.
They sound like Irish names.
Yeah.
As I looked up other Irish names, Murphy, Walsh.
Yeah.
I broke my boy. I broke my boy.
It sounds very casual about
The
it.
problem is that my impression, I
Yeah.
only know how to say things in that way.
Yeah. The following actors appeared in Better Call Saul and El Camino,
But not Breaking Bad. I think it was Walter White.
Yeah. I want to rewatch El Camino soon. I really only watched it once, which
Yeah.
for a self-proclaimed Better Call Saul Breaking Bad expert, that's not very many times.
I know. I only watched it once, and I was very sleep deprived at the time.
Yeah.
Suzanne Erickson is a prosecutor who Bill Oakley works for, actually.
Yeah.
And she was, I believe, on a newscast in El Camino. Clarence, as we established earlier, is Man Mountain. He's a bouncer in El Camino.
Mhm.
Dr. Caldera, and he was not in El Camino. Old Joe is in Breaking Bad and El Camino, but not Better Call Saul. He was the guy who supplies them with the big magnet. The episode comes out, by the way, in 37 minutes.
Yeah.
And we only have 7 questions left, so don't worry. You'll be ready.
Oh, these were fun questions. Answers come up with.
I really like one of these options.
Yeah, that one was mine.
One of these.
I mean,
Oh,
what? That's
yeah.
just the actual answer.
That was clever, dude.
You like that?
Okay,
These are
so
Yeah.
this one, by the way,
Oh, I hope they would get more guesses.
It got tons of
Los
guesses.
hermanos helados.
Oh, that's not the one you like?
That's what actually.
Oh, okay. So the one I really loved was Uncle Tio's.
Oh, that one's good too.
Hermanos
And it got the
Helados,
second most guesses.
the Ice Cream Brothers, the competitor to the Chicken
Yeah.
Brothers, El Griego Guiñador.
Yo, people want the scoreboard.
Okay, we'll put.
Well, why don't you tell them what the real name of the ice cream shop means?
Yeah, can you pronounce that?
El Griego Guiñador.
That's the winking Greek.
Yeah.
So
Guiñador.
Don Eladio,
Guiñador.
he wears
That's-
a
yeah, I think
Greek
you're right, yeah.
amulet, which gave him the nickname the Winking Greek.
Mhm.
So the Salamanca is named the ice cream restaurant, the ice cream parlor, which is it's a drug front.
Yeah.
They named it after him, and as a gift, gave him
Ice
a
cream
little,
is basically a drug.
Yeah, it's true. They basically gave him one of these,
Mhm.
Don Eladio, and they were like, he's like, I love it. It looks like me, doesn't it?
I can see that.
Wait a minute. I'm getting a call here.
Huh?
Someone's checking in.
Uh-oh.
Our DA's checking in. Let's see what he has
Everyone
to
act
say.
natural.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm really impressed, everyone. Actually, some of these scores are a little too impressive. I'll remind you all that cheating would be a violation of the implied agreement of participating in this contest, and I won't be offering any plea deals. Well, I mean, actually, that'll depend on my mood that day. All right, let's get back to it. Though I'm thinking maybe we need some tougher questions, Gil. How about we hit him with some questions about everybody's favorite district attorney, Bill Oakley?
All right. You heard him, folks. Okay.
Tough questions.
All right. So we've got the Bill Oakley questions
Yeah.
are coming up now.
Should we look at the standings?
All right. We'll take a quick look.
Okay.
Ready? Oh, oops. Don't do that. Don't do that. In first place, we have Nate. Second place, we have Stopper. And in third place, we have Art. But W, Peter, Adadri, RT, MPG, you're all doing great. Caleb, you all have a chance. Because I didn't want to say this earlier, but the final question is worth 1 million points. That was a lie. That's not true. We got 6 questions to go. And now we've got the Bill Oakley questions.
The most important questions.
All right. Come on, everyone better get this one. Petty with a prior. Not only were those his first words, I think in that episode, those are the only words he says. If you remember, this was episode 2. This is after Saul gets back from the desert when he negotiates with Tuco. They go into this great montage. One of the first montages on the show where you just see Jimmy's daily routine. And dispersed throughout the montage, you just see Jimmy negotiating with Bill and Bill saying, Petty with a prior, over and over.
Daniel, how many petties with a prior have you committed?
All right, we've only got a few questions to go here. Okay, another Bill question.
Everyone should know this one.
Well, there's blank, and then there's knowing this,
Right.
the answer to this one.
So do you
That's right,
blank
yeah.
this question or do you know
No.
this question? Oh, and McBurgers requests that we use a deeper voice.
Can we get any? I mean,
From now on, I'll only be talking in my Michael Ehrmantraut voice.
me
No.
too.
No one will get sick of this. You wanted this McBurgers. The longer I do it, the worse it sounds.
So I was actually talking at such a low register that most people probably couldn't even hear it.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, most people got that one.
No, it is a tougher one.
And if I recall, nothing isn't an option on this one, is it?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what does that tell you?
They'll kill it for something.
Yeah. Perhaps a Klondike bar. Remember this?
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Well, that must have been. See, look at that.
So,
Look at that.
so basically, he says to Jimmy. So this is after Jimmy starts working at Davis and Maine. He runs into Bill in the bathroom, which he does pretty frequently. And Bill says to him, well, he starts asking questions. He's clearly jealous of Jimmy's cushy new job. And he's like, oh, do you have a fireplace in your office? A fireplace? Wow, I'd kill my mother for a fireplace. Because hell, I'd kill her for a window. He never mentions a Cocoa Bola desk. Jimmy got one for his office, but Bill didn't know about it. And Bill also asks, do you have an assistant? Is she awesome? Is she? And he says, is she hot?
I think you can say that.
There's a gentleman named Omar.
What is Coca-Cola? Is it a type of wood?
Isn't
I
that
think
the bird from Final Fantasy?
That was the animal that Gus tortured.
Oh, yeah. I want a chupacabra desk.
Yeah, now we're in the really hard questions. All right.
There's only 3 left, including this one. So this is it.
I'm saying double check, so you all just check your answer.
Yeah.
Make sure nobody changes your answer.
Yeah. That's not bad.
I'll say more people got it right than I expected.
Oh, when
Well,
are you gonna respond to the
statistically,
super
kind
chat,
of.
by the
Oh,
way?
I guess
We'll come back to it,
At
don't
least
worry.
people knew it was a drive. But so the significance of this one, obviously, these are the numbers that Saul swished, which drove Chuck crazy.
Right. Had his breakdown.
Crazier.
Crazier.
Yeah.
Right. And then he died.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of a severe number confusion incident.
Chuck was like, it seems I've stepped into the middle of something here. And then Lawler just shot him.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
2 more.
This is the second to last question.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
39.
How many actresses have
This is my favorite
portrayed
question.
Kaylee Ehrmantraut? Yeah, because people like to pick on the show, kind of.
Yeah.
Look, if that's your biggest critique of the show, it's a pretty freaking good show, huh?
You know what this
I
is
feel
about,
like one
Daniel,
should
this
have been an
question?
option
I
because that
think
would
so,
feel like
but
a
I
trick
don't want to say
question.
while the question's still
Yeah, I
going.
thought that too.
Yeah.
Maybe it spoils something.
Well, maybe next time if you helped write them.
No, the answer is 4, including
I
Breaking
didn't know you were
Bad.
doing
She was
this.
played by 4 different actresses.
Oh, that's embarrassing. I thought the answer was 1, and I thought that was the joke, that like
Yeah.
she ages in the opposite direction.
I was saying you should have put 1 because then it's like a trick question, you know?
Wait, so the answer was 4, you said?
Yes.
I
Why
thought
is
the
2
answer was
highlighted?
not even one of the options.
What?
Well, may have a little snafu here.
Well, we'll take a look. We'll figure it out.
All right. The answer, I believe, is 4.
Yeah.
But Adam messed this one up.
I'm sorry. Well, I messed it up. Yeah.
We'll check later if it made
Yeah,
a
yeah.
difference.
Yeah, we will audit the results.
That's true.
And we'll double check to see if that would have skewed
And we got the
anybody's-
DA breathing down her neck.
Yeah, if that would have changed the top 3, don't worry.
What are the names of the gals frequently seen at Not Just Pad?
The gals.
You can tell Gil wrote that one.
Yeah.
Because he didn't even know if he could say the word hot.
Yeah.
It's like, what do they call girls that are
What do you call
older than
gals
girls
that are-
but too old to be women?
Amber and Joe.
That's correct.
That's what they call them.
But I think we came up with some good alternatives there.
No one picked Mia.
Crystal's a good one because they were drug addicts.
Yeah, that's true.
Um,
And crystal meth.
Right.
I guess I should have built it up more, but that was
That
the
was the
final
final
question.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was the last question.
We had something
So
sweet to end on. Though.
we're about to see the winner. Well, I'm going to say them,
Oh, right.
and
Okay.
then so we're
now
about
hopefully these winners turned in their emails, right?
yeah,
So
exactly.
that we can contact them.
Yeah, so we're about to find out the top 3. Those top 3 winners, you will get an email from us, and you'll get a choice of one of these 3 amazing prizes, plus one of these T-shirts. You can get one
Yeah.
worn by one of them. You put your preference. Otherwise, we'll send you a fresh, brand new.
So yeah, fresh shirt.
Fresh shirt,
But
yeah,
also,
that's
so tell us which of these three you want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We'll send you.
Yeah, you'll get
yeah,
the
well-
instructions. Don't worry about it. Yeah,
All right, ready to see the winners?
Yeah.
Let's do
yeah,
this,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm excited. This was tough. There were a lot of people in here, so the competition was pretty.
Oh man, I thought the questions were
insurmountable.
good. I guess they weren't.
According to who?
Turn
All
it
right.
Ralph.
Congratulations. In first place, we have Ashley Royale. Second place. I love this name here, Walter.
Just from that, you can tell it's Mike saying Walter's name.
Yeah, that's amazing. And then in third place, we have
Walter.
Lyle Lover.
Congratulations, you guys.
Well done.
Amazing. And let's give honorary mention, to maybe the top 5.
Hyper Note Ann.
Hyper Noteen.
And I like this one, Adam. Jimmy Salamanca.
Hey.
Slippin' Kimmy, great name. Joseph, Guy Incognito. I'm not surprised to see you in the top 10. Slippin' Jimmy, Gabe. But thank you, everyone, for. Oh, wait a minute. We've got our DAs back on the line. Hold on a second. Let me pipe him in here.
He's always interrupting.
Congratulations, everyone! You're all winners! But especially the actual winners. So, good job!
Ashley, Walter, and Lyle Lover.
You clearly know your stuff. Listen, if the defendants I deal with every day were half as smart as you, the jails would be empty. Which would be great. Although that would mean I'm out of a job? Never mind. Forget I mentioned that last part. Anyway, congratulations to the winners. Thank you all for participating. And I hope you enjoyed tonight's show. But more importantly, by participating in tonight's trivia game, you've agreed that Saulcast is not to be held liable for any podcast-related injuries sustained while listening to or watching this program. You are also now legally bound to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and continue listening to Saulcast for the remaining episodes of Better Call Saul and any future Saul-related properties or potential Bill Oakley spin-offs. Oh, I like that last one.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for joining us, DA. That was awesome. And
Special thanks to Bill Oakley.
yeah, special thanks
Tremendous.
to Bill. And you could tell that
Man.
was live because he said the names of the
Yeah.
winners.
Yeah, that's
How could
true.
he have known that in advance? Basically at this point, there's 24 minutes until the new episode drops. And I saw a few people ask about question 39, the great question 39 controversy. I'll take a look at the scores afterward. And if that question would have swayed who's in the top 3, we'll reach out to you if applicable, and which is the opposite of N/A. Remember that
That's
one?
right. If it's just A.
Yeah, we'll take a look. And so those top 3 will get an email regardless. And if you're not in the top 3 and that question would have put you there, you'll also get an email with a very heartfelt apology.
And did the audience members get to see the ranking list, or was it only us?
They saw it.
Okay, like
Yeah.
the full one.
I think everyone knows their own place.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I just want people to be able to know so that they can either brag or feel bad about themselves.
No,
Exactly.
no one here should feel bad about themselves.
Well, not for that. at
Well, it's
least.
important to know your self-worth.
Okay, maybe
Right.
some of you, but most of you should feel good about yourselves.
That's true. At least the top
All right.
50%.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That was our first trivia night. We've thought about doing this for a while. Thought that went pretty well. I've got a few kinks to work out,
It's true.
This was a beta test.
But well, if you want to know your place,
Maybe we might figure
Yeah.
out. We'll figure
We'll
out a
see.
solution.
We'll
We'll
think
either
about
post a screenshot or.
Join our Discord and we'll post the
Oh
list
yeah,
there.
definitely. That's
Here.
the easiest.
wait a minute. Here, I'll pull up the leaderboard right now and do a slow scroll. All right.
Okay, and then you can play through this video after the fact.
Yeah, there you go. Everyone pay close
Yeah.
attention.
But also join the Discord.
I'm going to show everyone's place. Ready?
Wow. Ashley did really, really well. Look how little red
I
there is
doubt
on
that
screen.
one question skewed her score there.
Yeah.
Oh, we have Gabe here. It's the CEO of Valve. I
Valve,
believe.
yes.
Yeah.
He has nothing better to do.
Craig Kettleman.
Name is here.
Craig was actually up there for a little bit.
Whoa, J-Tess and Jesse right next to each other. They look like the same person, same icon, similar name.
Isn't that
Interesting.
so?
Look, if someone was smart enough to do this on multiple devices simultaneously,
Could have been two friends or siblings
more
sitting
power
next to
to
each
them.
other.
Yeah.
Doing the same
Is it-
answers.
to boost our numbers.
Adam's here. I see.
In the early days of Saulcast, I used to go into Apple stores because I discovered a little trick, and I don't mind sharing it because they probably fixed this loophole now. But you know how when you go to the Apple store, you can try out all the different iPhones and iPads, and they have a lot of apps pre-installed on them. And they want you to really be able to use it so you get a feel for how it works. So they don't want to put limitations on it and be like, well, this is just a display iPhone, so you can't download this app or that.
Mm-hmm.
So I was able to download the podcast app, subscribe to Saulcast on all of them, and leave a bunch of reviews for all of them too. Now, I stopped doing that within the first year. So probably the majority of reviews you see for Saulcast are real, and people love us. But, you got to do whatever you can to get traction. It's hard to break into this
of
space.
using a click farm.
Yeah,
for
but
when
it was
you
all
first
it was
started.
but instead it was an official Apple store, multiple of them, and it was me just going from phone to phone to phone.
I have to say, by the way, I saw someone in here named Hamlindigo Blue,
Yeah.
and I'm so mad at myself because I meant for that to be a question.
That would have been a great question.
It was going to be what is the proprietary font of HHM or the
Or font color,
proprietary
yeah,
font
yeah.
color. It was Hamlindigo Blue. Great nickname. you chose.
RR says, in with respect to my scheme to get good reviews in the podcast app, that's a real Saul move. That's such a tremendous compliment. I really appreciate that.
Let's see how everything ends in Better Call Saul.
Yeah,
That
it
will
might
tell.
not be.
We don't know. We don't know yet if you're on Bad Choice Road or
Yeah.
not. So I think with that, we have to address first off, just heartfelt thank you to everyone who participated tonight. I had no idea what to expect. I could not be happier with the number of people who were part of this game. Made coming up with all those questions and everything worth it. Ton of fun. Let us know what you thought of this. Maybe another Saul trivia night in the future. We'll see. But I want to pull up. I saw we had a super chat during the game. So let me pull that up. Grizzly Industries. Would you rather drive A, Suzuki Esteem 2 mid-2000s Mercury Cougar? 1, Suzuki Esteem 2 mid-2000s Mercury Cougar, 3, Jaguar XJ4, and various other cars listed here. These are cars.
Well,
Yeah.
it looks like there's an obvious answer in here.
Well, so the Suzuki Esteem is what Jimmy McGill was driving at the start of Better Call Saul, right?
Yeah.
And then
With like the yellow one with like the one red door on it.
the pearl white mid-2000s Cadillac is what he's driving in the time of Breaking Bad. We saw it appear in the opening of this season. Remember that?
True. Maybe we'll get some answers as to what was going on.
Was the yellow Hummer the dude with the cards?
yeah, with the
Ramondi.
flames.
Cards.
Yeah, with the flames on it. My
Yeah.
cards.
I know this is
I
crazy.
thought that said Batmobile. That's why I said there's an obvious one.
Oh.
Boatmobile. I'm going to go with number 8. Call me crazy, with the pearl white Cadillac.
I'm gonna go with 7.
Then don't you draw attention, though? Like, I guess 7 and 8 would both
Yeah,
draw
the yellow
attention.
Hummer with the flames is much more discreet.
Like, he's a content creator and driving a Cadillac. Something doesn't add up. He's peddling blue sky.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm talking like a 20s.
He's peddling blue sky. See?
It's the hat.
Yeah. Because really, it's a fedora. It's not the pork. What is it? Pork pie hat or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's more noir
Yeah.
right there.
Do you guys have anything else to contribute to this question?
What's the Cougar again?
that one? I don't remember. Maybe that's what he got when he was at Davis in Maine, the company car,
We're doing a little quick research here.
where the
You've
where
earned
the
it.
mug wouldn't fit into the cup holder.
It would
That's
have to
just
be
kind of a
European.
basic.
It was a
pretty
European
basic
car.
car.
wouldn't
That's
fit,
right.
Wait, is that it? It was Jimmy's yellow car, I think.
Oh, did we get something mixed up? What was the first one?
The Suzuki Esteem.
Let me look at that one.
Man, Grizzly Industries, you've really taken us down a confusing road.
No,
All right, while they do that, I'll just thank everyone again.
no.
And just
it was
remind
just a
you,
bad search result.
Better Call Saul airs
we were right.
season 6, episode 8 in 17 minutes. Better Call Saul will air on AMC or AMC Plus. And of course, as always, at around 10:40 p.m. EDT, we'll be live again to do our instant take, our immediate reactions to the episode, and then later in the week, we'll do our full recap and analysis. Did you guys get an answer on the car thing?
Well, yeah, the Suzuki is the one that he's driving at from the beginning, where he has the
Okay.
yellow car with that one red door. So probably not that one, unless I wanted to. You know, in like if you were to ask me what I want today, assuming not assuming anything, that one would kind of be fun as an homage to the show.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
And I would want the license plate to say "Lawyer Up."
Well, that would be kind of mixing because it didn't.
Yeah,
it
I
didn't
know.
say lawyer up until it was
I
a
know,
Cadillac.
yeah.
But
But it didn't have a vanity plate on it at all.
Yeah.
And I would like a vanity plate.
One of these might be the Namaste car from Howard. I'm not
maybe.
sure. Anyway, Grizzly.
That'd probably be Daniel.
I don't know if I said it already, but thank you so much for the 1999. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Like seriously, that's going to go right into the Better Lighting Fund for this set. Okay, I think we should wrap up. Everyone needs time to go grab a snack.
That's true.
Before Better Call Saul comes on.
I can't wait. So these two have seen it already because they were at the big fancy premiere, but I didn't get to see it. You didn't get to see it. I am so pumped for this.
I looked up what happens in it though.
Yeah, right. Not in this family. None of us would ever do that. But I'm really seriously on the edge of my seat to find out what happens. I've been thinking about it constantly for how long was this break? 6 weeks?
6 weeks.
Felt like 6 years.
Well, think about how I feel. I still have to wait another week to see the next episode.
Wow, you poor thing.
That's right.
You had to go walk on a red carpet and have everyone, asking for your signature. And
this is how great. That's right. But this is how great
it happened from one
Grizzly
person, and they didn't ask for an autograph.
Grizzly is paying another $1.99 because
clarify
we were
his
confused.
Yeah. Wait, who's Kim?
Yeah.
Grizzly. I'm confused about this one
Yeah.
too. And what kind of car is a Cougar?
Yeah, every time we're confused, people just give us money. Like,
Yeah.
who's
Where are we?
Guy Incognito? Thanks for the good time, gang. Everyone who did better than me cheated.
He's the one who's been threatening all
Probably.
these legal audits and investigations
We'll be
into our
submitting
process.
all of this to Bill. He'll be taking a look at it. Probably won't get a
Yeah.
lot of sleep tonight, and that's your guys.
That's how it should be.
So Guy, thank you so much. I see
Yeah.
Guy in the chat all the time. He comments on a lot of our videos, and any support we can get, whether it's monetary or just a
Yes.
comment or just being in the live stream or just watching the video, we appreciate from the bottom of our heart, except for
Yeah.
Daniel. And all right, let's wrap it up so everyone can get to their TVs. So
Yeah, tell them about the Discord.
oh, yeah. So if you like the live chat and kind of interacting with other Better Call Saul fans or just other intelligent people in general, we have a one-take Discord. So you go into the Discord. It's basically a 24/7 chat. We have different channels in there. There's a Better Call Saul channel. You can go into there and just talk about BCS to your heart's content. There's a general channel. You can talk about anything. Spider-Man.
There's a voice channel.
There's a voice channel. That's right. You can go in there and you're just in
And-
another
And
in a
people,
room with
people
other.
actually sorry, I was just saying people actually go in there
Yeah.
and talk.
That's
like,
right.
We have
yeah.
a video game channel where you can just talk about games.
Shredder's Revenge.
Yeah.
The list goes on. So
Better Call Saul, the shoot 'em up or beat 'em up game.
Shmup.
that's
Yeah.
right. So I think with that, any other final comments?
Go
Like, subscribe.
go watch, enjoy,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
and come back.
And
right
then come
after.
back in 10:40 p.m. Eastern D time, whatever the D stands for.
All right. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more. Where did the bell come from? Lalo gave it to Hector.
Yes.
Hector burned a hotel proprietor.
Mhm.
And then Lalo couldn't help himself. He went back to the crime
Yeah.
scene, got the bell.
It was really a hilarious story.
I couldn't figure out how to make that into a trivia question. Charles,
This is too much.
come on. Stop. You know what? Don't do that. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
How dare you?
No, seriously, thank you. That's
Yeah.
incredible. Like, God.
I'm not kidding. We are reinvesting all of this. Like we have a long laundry list
Yeah.
of things like that we want to spruce up this thing, this set, and we would be going live and doing these things more often. The more convenient we can make it to do. Like every time we do it, we have to set up the lighting again. We have to make sure everything's just right.
Yeah.
You are enabling us to do this more frequently so that we can grow this and all enjoy it together.
That's right.
Like
And
an LED of the one take logo.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
question 39 would have
Like a team vacation.
gone swimmingly if we had more funding.
We go on a cruise.
Yeah, that's true.
The cruise fund.
That was really your guys' fault for not donating more. That's the note I want this to end on. Right?
Okay. No, like I said, thank you to everyone. Yeah. Thank you, Charles. Seriously, you're an amazing person.
Nice pack bowling.
And
We
okay.
get better ice packs too for my back if the budget increases.
All right, let's
Yeah.
wrap this up.
All right, thanks,
Okay,
everyone.
Thanks everyone.
We'll see you
back
soon.
here.
Yeah,
See you after
I
the
can't wait for
episode.
tonight's show.
Enjoy Better Call Saul. You only get to do this after tonight. You only get to watch a new episode of Better Call Saul.
Five more
Five?
times. Right? There's
Yeah,
only 6
5 more
episodes
times.
left. Yeah.
5 more times.
So these are
That's it.
precious times. These are memories we want to last a lifetime. You only get to, again, like I still have strong fun, or we really got to wrap it up. It's just I really look back fondly on like when Breaking Bad was ending, and my friends and I would have like watch parties and stuff, and I would like get beer bottles and put a Schrader Brow label on them, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And like
That's
this
awesome.
is we're reliving that fun experience, and we're gonna form good memories.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
And we'll
See you
see
soon.
you in a little bit. Enjoy Better Call Saul tonight.
Yes.